everybody, welcome in, welcome in. How is everyone doing? I am not feeling my best today. I have some water with me because I'm I have a little bit of congestion and whatnot, so I might be clearing my throat a little bit and whatnot. So a couple of maintenance things today and tomorrow. I don't know about tomorrow, but today no camera. Tomorrow possibly no camera. I'm not sure. I don't even know if I'll be able to get on tomorrow because one of my kids is having some sort of issue with one of his ears, and I may have to take him to the doctor tomorrow. So yeah, there's a lot going on this week. Just a lot going on, and it's been busy, and I haven't really been feeling great. So it's the change of the weather and all that kind of good stuff, but you know how it goes. But anyway, so short intro, we're gonna go ahead and try to hop on into the game. Hopefully it doesn't take forever to load up or whatever. I haven't played since the last time I streamed, so yeah, I'll double check and make sure I'm still on Insanity. I should be because I haven't changed anything. But yeah, so here we are.
You were born to do this.
And as my Garrus. Alright, so we are on our ship. We should probably talk to everybody. We'll start with Ashley. Let's go over here and talk to Ashley real quick.
Commander?
How are we doing?
What's your opinion of the last mission?
Kinda wish you'd got there sooner, Commander. No offense, I appreciate the rescue. I just wish...
That we'd saved your unit.
You wish we'd been able to save the rest of your unit.
Yes, ma'am. If I had been more alert, we wouldn't have been cut down by an ambush.
Don't blame yourself.
The Geth are perfect ambushers. They don't move, they don't make noise, they don't even breathe.
They have flashlight heads, ma'am. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Alright, I don't think she wants to talk just yet, but we'll try.
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
I'm sorry, Commander. I need to get my duty squared away.
Yeah, I thought so.
Wouldn't mind talking more later, though.
Okay.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am.
Alright, let's go talk to Rex.
Nice ship you've got, Shepard. What can I do for you?
Personal inquiry, maybe?
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story.
Oh, he looks good in that white.
Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
Oh, come on.
You Krogans live for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
Yeah, I heard about that.
I heard about that. You know, they almost did the same to us.
It's not the same.
It isn't?
It seems pretty much the same to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation? An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth? And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
No, it's definitely not the same.
I suppose it isn't all the same.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
I won't.
Sorry, Rex. I wasn't trying to get you upset.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago. The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
Alright, let's talk about the genophage.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it. All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far. Every Krogan is infected, every one, and no one's rushing to find a cure.
Why?
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan scientist? You ask a Krogan, would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? He'll choose fighting every time. It's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that. Nobody can.
Except that he does a lot. Rex is awesome. Alright, let's talk about the near extinction.
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
Yeah, but everyone migrates.
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're warriors. We want to fight. So we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most of us never go back.
I'm sorry.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Alright, let's go talk to our man. Okay, so someone had asked me on my last video if I was going to romance Caden or Garrus, because those are the two that I normally romance with my redhead. On my canon, I romance Caden in the first game, and then I romance Garrus in the second and third. Garrus is my ride or die. He is my numero uno. I absolutely love and adore him. But I haven't fully decided on this character, if she's going to stick with Caden or not. I just haven't figured it out. I'm not sure yet. I don't know. I am still thinking about it, guys. I'm still thinking about it. So it's a process. But if I romance Caden through the 3 games, it's going to be really hard not to flirt with Garrus, because I absolutely love and adore Garrus. But no, I need the words. I need your voice.
Have you worked with the Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At C-Sec, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
Not that bad.
For the most part, the rules are there for a reason.
Maybe. But sometimes it feels like the rules are only there to stop me from doing my work. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it.
But C-Sec wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
That was your reason?
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. C-Sec's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
I mean, it's a tough decision.
I hope you made the right choice. I'd hate for you to regret it later.
Well, that's sort of why I teamed up with you. It's a chance for me to get off the Citadel, see how things are done outside C-Sec. Either way, I plan to make the most of this.
And without C-Sec headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
That depends on what you mean by your way.
If getting the job done means endangering innocent people, then no. We get the job done right, not fast. Got it?
I wasn't trying to. I understand, Commander.
Garrus! I love you. Oh, I also downloaded another clothing mod. So we're not going to, which button is it? This one. We're not going to change this one at the moment, but I would like to look for them really quick. I don't know where they are. Refined edge. Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. So this is one of my favorites. I love the dress with combat boots and a leather jacket. It's super cute. This is one of my favorites. Dark blue? Ah, that's cute. That's cute. The cyberpunk outfit? Oh, okay. Ooh, I like the purple one. That one's really cute. Oh, cute. Oh, is that the... Ooh, the pink one's nice. That's cute. Oh. They are cutting the grass outside, so if you guys hear them in the background, I do apologize. They can be pretty loud. This is one that I wore in my Let's Play a few years back. They didn't have this one. I don't remember. I remember the black one, but not this one. That's cute. Ooh, let's see what the purple one looks like. Oh my god, that's cute. Ooh, what's Sailor? Oh. Okay. What's the white one? That's nice. Okay. Alright, well, let's go back to our other one. If I can remember where it was. Which one was it? I think it was this one. Alright, so we have some outfits that we're probably going to change later in the game. But for now, I want to go with a super casual where, you know, because the way I like to play my characters is we kind of like change and evolve as the game goes by. And one of the ways to show that progression is through clothing. So, for me anyway. So yeah, we're gonna put this on for now. But we have it. It's called Refined Edge. It's by Mornings. Mornings brought some outfits that were in Mass Effect 3 to Mass Effect 1. I believe they're in Mass Effect 2 as well. So yeah, and I double checked and made sure that outfits, you know, I could add an outfit after this challenge started, and they said yes. So yeah, we have some new outfits. Again, more outfits, never a bad thing. Okay. We should probably turn some stuff into Omnigel. Alright, let's convert all junk. Okay. Let's get, because we need some Omnigel. Depending on what Liara is wearing, I think I might save that. Okay. Let's go to Ashley. Where's Ashley? Okay. Oh, see, hers is better. Whatever she's wearing is, the Hydra 2 is better. Okay. That's what I wanted to know. So that one is better, but I don't think she has heavy armor just yet. So we'll hold on to that one. Okay. Alright, let's go talk to Tally real quick. And, oh god, I forgot his name. What's his name? Engineer Adams.
Hey, Commander, you know that Quarian Tally? She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
Is she bothering you?
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do. She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
She's useful.
I figured she'd be a real asset to the team.
You got an eye for Tally, Commander, but I'm guessing that's not why you came down here.
Let's talk about the stealth system.
Fill me in on the IES stealth system. How does it work exactly?
You can't hide a ship out in space. They emit too much heat and radiation. Too easy for sensors to pick them up, unless you find a way to capture those emissions. So our stealth systems trap the energy we give off in storage sinks built into the ship itself. No emissions to give away our location. Eventually the sinks have to be vented. More than a few hours silent running and they overheat. Cook us inside our own hull.
So we're invisible?
There's no way for anyone to detect us?
A visual scan can still pick us up. Anyone looking out a window can see us plain as day. But you have to be pretty close to get an actual visual out in space. Most vessels rely on scanners. As long as the stealth systems are engaged, they can't see us. Not unless we accelerate to FTL speeds.
That gives us away?
Why doesn't it work with faster-than-light travel?
Cranking up to FTL blue shifts our emissions, pushes them into frequencies too high to capture in the sinks. As soon as we make the jump, it's like setting off a flare. Sensors can pick up our location whenever we enter or exit FTL flight, but for short-range missions, our stealth systems are amazing, and we've got the only one.
All right, let's talk about the Normandy.
I want to know more about the Normandy.
She's the best ship I've ever served on, probably the fastest vessel ever designed, and she's the only one using the new Tantalus drive core.
Oh, really?
What's so special about the Tantalus drive core?
Proportionally, it's about twice the size of any other vessel. Not only are we faster, but we can run at FTL speeds longer before we have to discharge the core.
All right, let's talk about you.
Where else have you served, Adams?
If you name a class of Alliance ship, I've probably served on it. Everything from dreadnoughts and carriers right down to frigates like the Normandy. My last assignment was on the Tokyo, only a cruiser, but she was a good ship. Couldn't hold a candle to the Normandy, though.
Okay.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
All right, let's get that. All right, Tally. Of course.
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
This ship's special.
The Normandy's a prototype, cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
You like ships?
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Geth.
That was 300 years ago.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly. We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla. Grow our own food, mine, and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
Ah. All right, let's talk about your people.
Tell me about your people.
Our lives aren't easy. Resources are scarce, and we are constantly on the move. Everything we do must in some way contribute to the continuation of the migrant fleet. There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla.
17
and
million.
each of us relies on the others for survival. The bonds among my people are strong. Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties other species take for granted.
Hello, hello, welcome in. Good afternoon or morning or evening, wherever you are. Glad to have you here. How you doing today? Like what? No?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have more than one child. If our population grows too much, it would strain our resources to their break. Of course, we also can't allow our numbers to become too few. If our population is in decline, the rule against single births is temporarily repealed. In extreme cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to encourage multiple births, though the Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in nearly a century.
I'm doing all right. I'm feeling a little under the weather, and I've got a little bit of congestion in my throat and chest, so I'm here though. I'm dealing. And I'm tired. It's been a very busy week so far. But I really wanted to hop on and play some Mass Effect and Yeah, so after we're done talking to everybody, I think we're gonna head to, I forget the name of the planet, but we're going to go get Liara. Thank you very much. Therum, thank you. I can't remember things these days. Words can be hard. The Conclave?
That's your government.
The Conclave is our civilian branch of government. Each ship can elect a representative to serve on the Conclave and make decisions that affect the fleet as a whole. On matters that affect an individual ship, however, the captain has the final say.
Yeah, they are.
It's a tradition that dates back to the early days, when the fleet was governed by martial law. Fortunately, most captains nowadays are smart enough to have an elected council from their crew to give them advice and guidance.
You're democratic then?
So the ultimate power rests with elected officials?
In practice, the Conclave and the respective council for each ship tend to set the rules that govern our daily lives. But in theory, we are still under military jurisdiction. The 5 top-ranking military officials in the fleet serve on the Admiralty Board. These 5 have the power to overrule any decision by the Conclave in case of emergency. To do so requires unanimous agreement among the Admiralty, and they can only do this once. After that, the entire board must resign their posts. It's a safeguard that served us well. In nearly
I really
3
like the mod I
centuries,
installed for
Admiralty
Tally.
Board has only overruled the Conclave 4 times.
I know that Children of Rannoch is a really popular mod, but I chose this one. It's called Subtle Faces for Tally because this one, because they haven't made the Children of Rannoch mod for Mass Effect 3 yet. I know that it's a work in progress, but it's not there yet. And so I wanted to, for consistency purposes and for, you know, for the game, for story and all that stuff, I wanted to choose a mod that I know is in all 3 games. So this one is in all 3 games. And when we get to Mass Effect 2 and 3, it also takes care of the other Quarians. Now in Mass Effect 1, it does take care of the Quarians that are in the diversification mod. But because we can't have the diversification mod active for this Insanity Challenge, it's just Tally. Let's talk about your pilgrimage.
I want to know more about the pilgrimage.
When my people reach
Cross 3 games is
maturity,
important. Yeah,
we leave our
same for
birth
me.
ships and seek acceptance with a new crew. It's necessary to maintain genetic diversity among the fleet.
And there's just no telling
But no
if by
ship
the
wants
time
to
I
accept
get to
someone
Mass
who will
Effect
be a
3
burden on
that
them.
mod will be
So,
available,
to
you
prove
know?
our worth, we embark on a pilgrimage. We set out alone, leaving the flotilla and our families behind us. We only return once we have found something of value we can bring back to the fleet. This is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship we wish to join. If the gift is accepted, we are welcomed into the crew.
Do they always accept?
Can a
That
captain
doesn't
choose to
happen
reject
often.
the gift?
Most captains are eager to increase the size of their crew. It increases their own standing in our society. Even when a gift is not particularly valuable, the captain usually accepts it out of a sense of tradition. However, there is a stigma to presenting a substandard gift. It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community. Most pilgrims don't return until they find something worthwhile.
Okay.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
Let's talk about the Geth now. Your favorite topic, Tally.
I want to know more about the Geth.
I doubt I can tell you anything you don't already know. It's been almost 3 centuries since they drove my people into exile. All I know is the story of their origins. What they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
Tell me about it.
Interesting.
The Geth were originally created to serve as an automated manual labor force. Initially, their intelligence was as limited as any VI. Over time, we made small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more varied and complex tasks, bringing them closer and closer to true AI status.
But isn't AI research illegal?
How come the council didn't step in and stop you?
This wasn't true AI research. We may have been skirting the bounds of the law, but we never did anything that was actually illegal. The changes were so insignificant, so gradual, that we were able to control them. Or so we thought. But one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network. A million Geth thinking simultaneously created an inherently unstable matrix.
What's the neural network?
So the Geth share brainpower?
Many of the Geth's logic systems were designed to work in concert with other nearby Geth. Basically, the more of them you have in a group, the smarter they are.
Like a hive mind.
So there's some sort of group consciousness.
No, nothing like that. They cannot share sensory data or information. Their programming cannot handle that much simultaneous input. Each Geth maintains an individual awareness and identity. The neural network only operates on a process-based level. It's basically the synthetic equivalent of a subconscious. But when they're in close proximity, they can coordinate low-level functional processes, freeing up more capacity for original or independent thought.
So why did they turn on you?
What made them rebel?
As we built more and more Geth, their effective intelligence became more sophisticated, more abstract. One day, a Geth began to ask its Quarian overseer questions about the nature of its existence. Am I alive? Why am I here? What is my purpose? As you can imagine, this caused a near panic among my people.
Why?
I don't see what's so bad about those questions.
The Geth were created to engage in mundane, repetitive, or dangerous manual labor. That's fine for machines, but it won't satisfy a sentient being for long. The Geth were showing signs of rudimentary self-awareness and independent thought. If the Geth were intelligent, then we were essentially using them as slaves. It was inevitable the newly sentient Geth would rebel against their situation. We knew they would rise up against us, so we acted first. A general order went out across all Quarian-controlled systems to permanently deactivate all Geth. The Geth responded to this order violently.
Well, yeah, they defended themselves.
Hey, you can't blame them for fighting for their survival.
We had no other choice. The Geth were already on the verge of revolution. By acting quickly, we had a chance to end the war before it began. The hope was that most of the Geth would still be little more than machines, incapable of organized resistance. But they had progressed much further than anyone anticipated. The war was long and bloody. Millions upon millions of Quarians died at their hands. In the end, we were forced to flee our own homeworld. We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the Veil. Now we drift through space, exile, searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
So, before I finish this conversation, I'm just thinking as I'm hearing Tali talk that there is some foreshadowing here for Tali's character arc. And I'm specifically thinking about Mass Effect 2, where, do you know when she just said a few minutes ago that when they created the Geth, the insignificant change, that the changes they were making were insignificant. They were so small that they shouldn't have done anything drastic. And yet they did. And in Mass Effect 2, when we embark on Tali's personal mission, it is about her sending parts to her father, not realizing that the parts she sent was going to create a bigger problem that inevitably got everyone on that ship killed, including her dad. And so, like, this is foreshadowing for sure. And some of the things that she says is like, this is what's been handed down. This is the knowledge that's been handed down to you. This is what you were told. And like, so it's foreshadowing in a way of her character arc by the time we get to Mass Effect 3 and how she communicates with the Geth, how she relates to the Geth, how she feels about them by the time we get to Mass Effect 3. And I just find this really fascinating because you don't know this stuff your first playthrough. It's not until you've gone back and played it, and that's even if, like, this, I've been playing this game on and off since the first game released way back in 2007. So I feel like it's definitely one of those games where you discover things as you're playing and you get more invested and you get more involved and you're actually like actively listening to what everyone's saying. And yeah, I'm thinking about the immense foreshadowing here for Tali and her character arc and how it plays out and everything. And just like the whole, like the Quarians in general have a bad habit of underestimating their own talents by underestimating by overestimating their hypothesis on how they created the Geth. Because Tali's thinking about the parts that she sent to her dad in Mass Effect 3 is very much in line with what the rest of the how the rest of the Quarians really generally feel about the Geth. And so in one sense, they're underestimating their own intelligence and how they inadvertently created sentient beings, right? With their constant improvements, because they underestimated their gifts in creating a sentient being because it wasn't their intention, right? It wasn't their intention, but they're also overestimating their own intelligence by assuming that they know what they're doing, right? And that's really interesting because they are very intelligent and they do know what they're doing, but they always assume that what they're doing isn't going to cause any major issues. And I just find that really fascinating. Hello, Magus. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you today? I'm just talking about Tali and her story arc and the Quarians in general, and how they both underestimate and overestimate their own intelligence in the creation of the Geth, and how the Geth ended up being, like, they didn't intend to make sentient beings, but they did. And they did because they made assumptions about their own hypothesis and their own theories and their own work. And then they created a sentient beings. And then they also underestimate the Geth. They underestimate, I think it's not just their own intelligence that they underestimate, but they underestimate the power that the Geth had in developing and evolving their own consciousness. So, yeah. It's just a lot of foreshadowing here in just this one conversation with Tali in the next two games, and I just find it fascinating. They defended themselves.
It's hard to feel sorry for you. Your ancestors tried to wipe out another species.
We made a mistake when we created the Geth in the first place, but we did not make a mistake when we went to war against them. If we had not acted, they would have wiped us out. They're a synthetic life form. They have no use for organics. None. Why do you think they cut themselves off from the rest of the galaxy?
See, this is what I'm talking about. This fear.
Every organic being who's ever tried to contact them.
Okay, so that's right there. This is what she was taught. This is how she was brought up to, what she was brought up to believe about about synthetics in general. And so she's like, yeah, we made a mistake, but we didn't make a mistake in trying to wipe them out because they would have wiped us out. So it's basically, they were going to do this. We're assuming that this is what they're going to do. So we're going to head it off and we're going to do it to them. And it didn't work out in their favor. They lost their home planet as a result, which is huge. That is huge. And it's also foreshadowing through the rest of the game, through the rest of the trilogy, because of how Shepard cultivates the relationship between the Quarians and the Geth later on. And it's just so freaking fascinating and interesting to me. Not everyone. I have audio glitches in the game. Mass Effect 1 in particular seems to have these.
They want to destroy us. Not just the Quarians. Organic life.
They're all taught that the Geth are the enemy.
And that's why we have to
like, the thought never occurred to the Quarians to work with them. Like, some of the Quarians did, as we learn in Mass Effect 3, some of the Quarians did believe in the Geth. They did believe that they had a responsibility to care for the Geth, to teach them and all this other stuff. But the general consensus amongst the Quarians was, no, they're the enemy. They want to destroy us, so we have to destroy them. And that is, like, she says that we didn't make a mistake in doing that, but that was, in fact, their biggest mistake, because they didn't think, the thought did not cross their mind, hey, let's try to work with our newfound creation that we just unintentionally made sentient. We did this unintentionally, so where do we go from here? Maybe rather than destroy them, let's try to teach them more. You know? And yeah, there was just a lot of like prejudgment going on. And fear. I feel like there was a lot of fear. They immediately feared their own creation. And so it's self-sabotaging, and it's a self-fulfilling prophecy that you fear your own creation so much that you set out to destroy it, but they're the ones that end up destroying you. And they didn't destroy them, but they did take their home planet. I mean, their home planet is pretty much destroyed. So, but this is, again, I love how we watch Tally's train of thought evolve through the 3 games. Tally's one of my favorite characters. She really is. All right, I think that's all I needed to know. Yeah.
I should go.
Okay. All right, so we talked to everyone down here. We have to talk to Caden, maybe Dr. Chakwas, and Joker. Although I don't know. We'll try to talk to Chakwas. I don't know if she's going to give us any new dialogue, though. I can't remember. I can't remember if she actually does or not. Alright, so Caden is over there. We'll go over here.
The crew's lives are in your hands, Shepard. Try to take good care of them.
Alright, so yeah, that's it.
Go.
Goodbye,
That's all she says, which is fine. Alright, Caden, let's talk. No worries, no worries. I completely understand. Looking for personal input.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander.
We barely
We'll
said
have time
anything.
for personal debriefings later.
Alright, what about tactical appraisal?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
I don't see how we could have done things any better. At least not without getting to Eden Prime sooner. And we were on the scene faster than any other Alliance ship could have been.
Okay.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
Alrighty then. Alright, so let's go. We could check in with Presley, but I don't think there's much dialogue left there.
Yes, Commander?
Yeah, I
Carry
didn't
on,
think
Presley.
so.
Yes, ma'am.
Alright, let's go talk to Joker.
Commander, something you need?
I just want to talk.
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
What disease?
What are you talking about? Are you sick?
You mean you didn't know?
Nope.
Oh, crap. Okay, I've got Vrolik syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack! It's very dramatic, but I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
Alright, how'd you get your nickname?
Why does everyone call
It's
you
a lot
Joker?
shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
That's no answer.
You're dodging the question.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
Were you unhappy?
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight school, Commander. The world's not gonna hand you anything if you go around grinning like an idiot. By the end of the year, I was the best pilot in the academy, even better than the instructors, and everybody knew it. They'd all got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs.
Tell me about your disease.
I need to know more about this Rolex syndrome if I'm putting my ship in your hands.
Yeah, of course you do. It's an extremely rare condition. Nobody knows exactly what causes it. Genetic, maybe. It's treatable, but there's no cure. They classify my case as moderate to severe. I was born with over a dozen fractures, hip, thighs, ankles. My bones were already breaking in the womb. 100 years ago, I wouldn't have survived past my first year. Lucky for me, modern medical science has turned me into a productive member of society.
All right, well, how do you do your job?
You're not gonna break a bone trying to fly the ship, are you?
I don't fly with my feet, Commander, so I'm fine as long as I'm in this chair. I gotta be real careful when I get up to take a piss, though. I can do my job as well as anyone on the ship. Better, actually. So don't worry about it.
I'm not trying to make you uncomfortable. Let's talk about something else.
Whatever you want, Commander.
I think that's it. Oh, status report.
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they sing, 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 they sing,
Oh my god.
they sing, they sing.
She's the best ship in the fleet. If you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
All right, that's all I needed to know.
I have to go.
All right, see ya.
I know that, like, in Mass Effect 1, Joker definitely has a huge chip on his shoulder. In Mass Effect 2, he's lighter, but he's still the same. I think Mass Effect 3 is where we see the most development with him. And although it could be argued that we see it in Mass Effect 2. I mean, we start to see it in Mass Effect 2, but I think this biggest involvement is in Mass Effect 3. That's my opinion. All right, let's get this show on the road. All right, zoom out. Okay, so asteroid. Okay, so let's go get Liara, and then I'll worry about side quests maybe afterwards. I don't remember which which system she's in. I think it's... Is it that one? I don't remember. I could have looked it up, though. On the, not looked it up on Google or anything, because we're not supposed to do that. But, looked at the quest. I think it tells us. I'm pretty sure it tells us, but... But I also want to do some scanning, so... Asteroid! Prothean data disk recovered. Alright, good, good, good. I don't remember if all of these... I mean, I think they do. Alright, let's see. First... Go around... I like to go around these first. Make sure I don't miss anything. Alright, let's go on the outside. Rare elements. Nice. Okay.
Shepard.
Grunt.
Shepard.
Rex.
Commander Shepard.
Thank you for that. Thank you, thank you. How are you doing today? Gas deposit. Man, I still remember the first time I played this, and I did this, like, for hours, just going from planet to planet. Okay, so that's nothing. No, we don't need it. Not right now. We're trying to go get Liara.
Commander, I'm picking up a signal from the planet's surface. It looks like an automated distress beacon.
I gotta do this. If something like this comes up, I have to do it. We will get Liara today before the end of stream, just so you guys are aware. We will get her. It's just that. I can't leave this. I can't let this go. It's here, and I gotta do it. Thank you. Thank you very much. I like her. I think she's looking great. Okay, so let's take Ashley and Tally. Let's do a girls' day. Let's do a girls' trip. How about that? Yeah, we'll do that. Not a lot of biotic strength, but we'll be okay. I am feeling a little bit under the weather, but I'm doing all right now. I'm just struggling with a little minor cold. And I've also been really busy this week, but I'm here and we're playing and all that stuff. What is the map? Oh. Wow. Ashley, let's just auto level you up because... Okay, so it was Ashley? Really? Okay, that's fine. All right. Oh, Artemis Tau cluster. So that's where she is. Okay, that's fine. Shep's a girl's girl for sure. Yeah. Map. That's what I wanted. Okay, so where are we? We're right here. This is the distress signal. There's a thing over here. So what I like to do this. I like to do these things before we do the distress signal. So, and also I'm gonna save. I was just about to do the Andromeda thing where I put it in, what is it, 4-wheel drive, and and I was looking for the thing on the UI, and it wasn't there, and I was like, oh yeah, that's just Mass Effect Andromeda. We don't have that for the May-Go. It's oh, there's something over here. So we're technically exploring our first planet, sort of. All right, where is it? It's over here somewhere. Where are you? There it is. Oh, no. All right, let's... There we go. Okay, now this way. Whoops.
Moving out.
Moving out. That's right. Okay. What? Damn, really? Oh, man. That's all right. That happens. Okay, so let's go to this one. Our first planet, and it's desolate. Alright, let's do it. ID tag recovered. You found Captain Malone's identification tag. How it ended up here is impossible to know for sure. Awesome. Alright, let's go to our main. Right there. No! Really wish it would stop doing this. All those like freezes and glitches and stuff is why I save so much. Because while I haven't experienced any game glitches, or not game crashes, you just never know. Especially when mods are involved. Oh, is there a thresher mall here? I think there is. Yeah, oh shit. Oh no. I just forgot that I'm on insanity. Hold on, let's just double check and make sure that we are in fact on insanity. Yes, we are, okay. I forgot about, oh no, it's coming, it's coming. Where are you going? Where are you going? We have a thresher mall attack. Where'd it go? Where are you? Nope. No, we gotta watch it. We gotta watch it. Oh god. Okay, this way, this way, this way. Where are you? There you are. Oh, I missed. Okay, at least it's not doing too much damage to me, but... You know, I remember the thresher mall being a lot more... Maybe it's a different thresher mall. Okay, stop throwing acid at me. No! So this is my strategy. Whenever I fight a thresher mall in Mass Effect 1, I shoot, and at the same time, I'm running away. Nope, 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 no. No shit. Oh shit, oh shit. Of course the game freezes. Oh no! How am I gonna get back up? I just had my first death, guys. I just had my first death, so hopefully this will work. Because I do have a death counter. Let's see. Let's see if it works. Took a nap 13 times. The first time. Why didn't it reset? It's took a nap 1 time. I gotta fix it. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. That was my first death so far. And of course it's at the hands of a thresher maul. Because why wouldn't it be? I got too close, is what happened. I got too close. I have a strategy when fighting thresher mauls. And yeah, I got way too close. I really gotta get Steph to tell me what her death counter thingy is. So that maybe I can use that one. Alright, right here. That way if I die again, I can just... It'll load me back here. Where are you? There you are. Run and shoot. Run and shoot. Oh my god. I almost had it down too. That's the crazy thing. Alright. Come on out. Come on out. Where are you? Because you gotta get close enough to trigger it to come out. But then you gotta run away. No! But you can't get too close. Or like you saw what happened. If you get too close. Where are you? Where'd you go? No! No! We gotta run! We gotta run! We gotta run! We gotta run! Whoa! Oh! Alright, where are you? You were over here. Where did you go? Where are you? Oh, shit. Woo, shit. This way, this way, this way. Back up, back up, back up, back up. Back up. Oh, we got the things now. We got the things. We got the tentacles now, so we gotta really be careful. Oh, God. Oh, shit! This way, this way, this way, this way. That way. This way, this way. Woohoo! Oh no, oh no, oh no. We got it! Oh, we got it, guys! We got it! No spitting, I can smell that thing's breath. We got it. Okay, so we didn't have to do anything with the transmitter. Okay. Okay, normally they talk here. But, you know, audio glitches.
These are Admiral Kahoku's men. We need to tell him what happened here.
Thank you, thank you. Just one death, and it was my first death of the game so far. So, I'm pretty proud of myself. That was pretty awesome. Alright, so I don't remember how to go back. How do I go back? Return to Normandy. Yes. No. Clear. There we go. So that was fun. Alright, I think, did we do this one? I don't think we did. Alright, so that one's fine. Alright, so we're good here. Okay. So she is in the Artemis Tau cluster, which is this one, but I don't know which one she's actually at because I cannot remember. I think she's in one of these two. I think it's this one. But we're gonna go here because I do like to like scan planets and stuff. No, not yet, Winter, but were you here? Did you see my first death at the hands of a thresher maul? Because, you know, of course it would be. Of course it would be my first death, but I did kill it. I only died once, and I did get to kill. I killed the thresher maul, so I still won. Scan. Those mushrooms are the worst. Yeah. For sure. So right now we're just scanning some planets because we're in the cluster where Liara is, but I just want to try to get these done really quick. And don't feel bad, even Buffy died. Right, yeah, she did. She died twice. Matriarch writings. Oh, is this where we... Oh, I didn't realize that. So this is the planet? I really thought it was one of the other two. I didn't realize it was this one. Alright, so we took Ashley and Tally last time. So this time we're going to take Caden and Rex. Murder with... That's more like it. Okay. Is this the planet? This isn't the planet. This is a different planet. Okay, so... Alright, I'm just gonna do an auto. Garrus, how you doing? Alright, we're all good here. So this is not the planet. It just had me land here. Okay. Alright, map. Where are we? We are here... Stronghold anomaly. Alright, so we'll go here. Yeah, I know that a lot of people, they hate the Mako, but I actually really like the Mako. I remember when I played the first time I played. Because here's the thing. I cannot drive in video games. Okay? The Mako is probably the one of the very few, and I mean, when I say very few, I mean less than 3 probably, of vehicles that I can actually drive. Because I can't drive in video games. You should see me trying to drive in Cyberpunk 2077. Oh my god. That was terrible. We love to hate the Mako. Yeah. That is true. That is true. What? No. Don't do that to me. Why? Alright, we'll go to the stronghold, I guess. But I remember my first time, I had a really hard time with the Mako, the very first playthrough. But as I played it more, I just got used to it. Alright, so we clearly have some enemies up ahead of us. We gotta be careful because we need to survive. Because again, this is a challenge, but it's also a contest, so who has the fewest deaths wins. So, yeah. I'm trying to have as few deaths as possible. Alright, that one's down. That one's down. Hold on. We gotta get the snipers first. Did I get him? Down. Alright, I think there's one over here. He's out. He's out. Okay. Alright. So far, so good, guys. I think we still have some enemies on the other side, though. I wasn't even aiming at that guy correctly, and he died. There's one more somewhere. I'm just running over shit. Alright, here we go. Alright, let's do another save. Hey guys, are you ready? Try to be strategic with your shooting, please.
Now it gets fun.
Does it though? Does it get fun? You guys just got in front of me. Oh, come on! Why aren't you dying? Why aren't you dying? Oh no, I forgot how to use my grenades. There we go. I figured it out. Is it incoming? Did it go? Is it? What happened? How come I can't get that? There we go. Okay. No, that's not what I wanted. Oh shit, oh shit. Get back here, get back here. Garrus just went down. Alright, give me my gun back. Alright, I should have Unity. What happened? I should have Unity. Where's my Unity? Because I got Spectre Status. Where is it? Unity!
I will destroy you!
Alright, guys. Guys. Get out of here. Garrus! Really? Oh my god! Oh my god! What is happening? Did you just put her in stasis? Alright, listen.
Patching you up.
Okay. We leveled up! But Garrus has to get up.
Go,
I mean, the world needs more unity, right? I agree with that. Okay. There's like no music. It's very quiet. This is unsettling. No, 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 no. Singularity. Oh, no! I'm gonna run out of metagel. That's what's gonna happen.
I need some help here.
I need some help. We all need some help. Jeez.
Jammer's online.
Die already, bitch. Okay. Garrus,
Send me back in.
please get up. Okay. Don't die. Oh, yeah. You. No. How do I do it? Garrus, go over there. I'm too far away, but I'm afraid to go out there. That didn't work.
Shield's disabled.
No, 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 no. Maybe I should have brought Rex.
Charging up.
Okay, can we... That didn't work.
Fire in the hole.
No joke, when the enemies use immunity and get the white health bar, yeah. Alright, that one's down. We got a Krogan. We gotta be careful. Let's see. I don't know what that will do. What's this? Shield boost. Okay, that one's down. We just have the Krogan now. Who are you shooting at, Garrus? Oh, there's another one over here? Alright. Oh, I don't have my singularity up yet. Hayden, do you have singularity? No, you do not. Okay, what's happening? I don't think that worked. That didn't work! There's a trick. Sometimes immunity means they don't take damage, but they still take physics. So you can push them around. Ah, okay. That my thing didn't work the way I thought it would. Come on. Really? Oh, this is taking longer than I thought. Where do you think you're going? Neuroshock. Do it. That's my boy. That's what I'm talking about. Down, the Krogan. Oh! Now you're down. Okay. Woo, that was close. That was close. Yeah. Is my singularity back yet? No. There we go. Oh, shit. Okay, we still have a lot more to go. Alright, so... Hayden. And then... Let's see. I'm afraid to put Garrus in front.
You must die.
Oh, okay.
I'll kill you.
You will not. Not if I succeed. There we go. Is she dead? Did she die? Okay, that works. I don't think I can get to that. There's one more. All right, where are they? Where are they? There you are. I see you. Oh, isn't this Nasana's sister? Where are you going? No. Well, that didn't work. I see you. Okay, you're gonna lead us upstairs. All right, fine. We're coming. We're coming. Which way are you? Okay. That didn't work. That didn't work.
Shields disabled.
Nope. We're not gonna die. We're not gonna die. We're not. Where do you think you're going? Oh. Did we get her? Hayden, did you just kill her?
Clear.
Nice! Nice, Caden. He came through the clutch. I think he killed the other one, too.
Here it comes.
That's not what I meant to do. I meant to put my weapons away. That was my bad. I'm gonna need more grenades later.
Enemy contact.
Okay. What?
Bag him and tag him.
Oh my god. I don't like not being able to get things. Decryption. Who has decryption? Is it Tally? I think it is. I think it is Tally. Do I have decryption? No, I do not. Okay, I didn't think so. That sucks. Shield boost! Yay! We got a shield boost. Oh, I forgot I could use shotguns. Oh, nice. Okay. We'll do warp. Do you have decryption? You do. How is it too low? Is it too low now? I wonder. It might be. Was it a decryption or electronics? Hey, Steph, welcome in, welcome in. So, hey, I have to reach out to you later because my counter, my death counter, it was still set. I don't know how to reset it. So, it was still set on Dragon Age Origins Nightmare Mode. And even though I had changed the name of it, I guess I don't know how to reset it because it said I died 13 times. I just had my first death today to a thresher maul, which is understandable. It's a thresher maul. So I don't know how to reset it. And I really want to have that other counter you have on your overlay, because that would be cool. How are you doing today, by the way? How are you doing? Let me give you a shout out, by the way. I forgot shout outs. Oh, is that how you do it? Oh, okay. But it won't actually show my, That's how I do it? Yeah, because I don't think I have it set up. I'll have to, anyway, hold on a second. I'm doing the shoutouts on my phone, so. There you go. Yeah, so I'll have to do it off stream, but I do have 1 death so far, and I want to make sure you guys know. I have 1 death so far, and it was to a thresher maw. Right now, so we're trying to go to get Liara. However, I scanned planets, and then I landed on a planet, and then I just landed on this one, and we just killed Nasana's sister. So, yeah. That's fun. Because I don't know if you guys are keeping track. Like, how do you keep track of the deaths? Because of the contest, like, who has the least amount of deaths. So I don't know how you guys are going about doing that, so I thought I'd let you guys know that I have 1 death so far. He also has decryption. I hope that's enough. All right, let's see. What do we have? She doesn't use a sniper rifle, though. Not in this game, anyway. You're welcome. Okay. He doesn't use one either. Okay. Alright, Garrus. His is better. He doesn't really use a pistol. Okay. Okay. Ugh, I hate when it does that. My first death was to a thresher maw also. They're no joke on Insanity. Like, they're no joke really in Mass Effect 1 at all. But, like, especially on Insanity, for real. What happened was I got too close. And, no! Got it. I got too close, and it came up from under the ground. And, you discover evidence that, yep, there it is. There it is. Alright, let's try. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. Nope. Nope. Listen. Give me my shit. Yeah, I'm doing shout-outs on the phone, so I understand. But yeah, the thresher maws are no joke in Mass Effect 1 on Insanity. I had a feeling. Yeah, it came up from under the ground. I got a little too close to it, and then I got stuck and I couldn't get away, and it killed me. It flipped me over, and then I died. So that was fun. Alright, where did I park? Oh, there I am. Alright, I'm pretty sure... Let me double check. Okay, we still have an anomaly to get, so we'll do that. Which is this way. I will also, like, try to make a, like a text document on my computer for this death because of my death counter not counting it. Like, it counted it, but it didn't. So, oh, there's something over here. Hold on. So I'll try to also keep track of the deaths as well. Oh, no. I gotta go this way. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. There we go. There we go. Is there something else over here? I thought there was. Okay. I gotta take some water. Is it right here? Yeah. Oh, what's that over there? Is this a thing? Is that a thing? Yeah, it is. All right, cool. Got it. All right, and now we can leave. All right, so we gotta go. So I don't remember what system she's in. I know we're in the system, but the other system, the secondary system, I don't know which one she's in. So, but I do like to scan planets in between stuff, so this is just what we're doing. I think we went here already. Pretty sure we did. Okay. Alright, so we're just gonna make our rounds. Alright, first, scan this little part. Or go around, because there's usually a star cluster in there. Or an asteroid. Survey. Taurian insignia recovered. Alright, let's go to this one. Gas deposits. I feel like one of these are gonna have a land, but I'm not positive. Okay, just surveying. That's good. Let's do one more sweep around this little cluster here. Okay. So this has to be the one where Liara is. Alright, let's search. Whoop, there's one. Medallion recovered. Alright, let's go into the middle one. Heavy metal. Heavy metal. Alright, let's go on the outside. Nothing there. That's Therum, so let's check this one real quick. Okay. And we're here. So let's go get Liara. Alright, so we took Caden and Garrus last time, so let's try Rex. And Tally? Yeah, that'll work. So I do know that the boss fight at the end of this mission, he is one that does
Commander,
kill
I'm
me.
picking up some strange readings. Really strange, like off the damn charts. It looks like it's coming from an underground complex a few clicks away from the drop zone.
So I may have a second death here. He tends to kill me at least once, and so does Liara's mother in Mass Effect 1. So, yeah. Especially on Insanity. Oh, you know what? We're just gonna auto level up at the moment. Callie, do you have anything? Let's up your... these two things. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I gotta remember where to go. I think I go that way. Yeah. Nope, turn around. There we go. Oh my goodness. Let's take a moment to appreciate this view, though. I love smoky environments because it looks kind of creepy. And pretty at the same time, at least from my perspective. All right, they should be dropping some of their yeah, because there's the ship. There's the ship. There's the ship. No, jump, jump, jump. Let's not do that. Nope. I might be too far away. I'm not really sure. No! Alright, I got one down. That one's down. Yes! Okay, where... We've got some turrets, I believe, up here. Alright, let's see. Nope. Woohoo!
Only a fool punches a Nathak in the mouth. We should sneak around and pull its tail.
Oh, I didn't see the third one. Whoops. All right, where's the next one? You're down. Who's next? I don't think I got him. Oh, I did get him. Okay. I see you over there. What am I doing? I could just run this guy over. That's the way to do it. Okay, wait. This way. Yes. All right, we want to face this way because that's the direction we want to go. Okay. Let me double check. I think there's something over here.
En route.
If I am remembering correctly. Yep, that's what I thought. Alright, let's get our guns out. You know what? Where do we want to put our points? Let's put some into shotgun. We need that. Okay, we do get medium armor eventually. Okay. Let's do fitness. Stasis is unlocked. That's not where I wanted to go. First aid. And hacking? Okay. We'll deal with that later. All right, wait, Tally. What can you do? What can you do? You know what? No. This one. Because the hacking really only helps when there are multiple Geth. So then you got one Geth shooting the other ones. Alright, I think that's good. Okay. Wait, is there nobody in here? I could have swore there was someone in here. I guess not. Okay. Oh, it was the Mako. I thought I saw a circle of something to loot, but I was wrong. Is it in the next one? Okay, yeah, it is. It's in the next one. Okay. Cool, cool. Sabotage. Nice. All right, we need to open this one. We should be good. So at least I had a good reason Alright, moving forward. Let's do a save. Alright, that one's down. I just saw another one. Where did it go? It's over there. Oh my god, I messed that up. Oh, there's another Geth ship dropping off some people. Some of their... Alright, wait. Oh, I can't see them. Hold on. Alright, we gotta move forward. There's that one. Alright, we gotta maybe take a minute. We need our shields to replenish. No! No! Alright, there's one. Alright, I think that one's down. Oh, there's another one. Missed. Whew. I've died in this section too before. A few times. Anybody over there? No. Okay. Nobody? All right. Nobody's here? Okay. Alright, let's get through the tunnel. Whoops! Did we get him? Yeah, we did. Okay. Right. Okay, so this is where it gets a little tricky.
Securing point.
Let's do a save. Actually, let's see what we have. Heatsink. Oh, that would be... I need that for my pistol, actually. Improved sighting, recoil damper. Okay, we'll do that one. What does she have for shotguns? Ooh. Yes, please. And then... I think we'll leave her. Although, yeah, no. Okay. Alright, pistol. Okay. Recoil damper. Let's do heatsink. She does not use a sniper rifle in this game, which really sucks. Because I love using sniper rifles in this game. Yeah, sure. All right, Rex, what do you got? All right. We'll do that one. Do that one. If I remember correctly, aren't the hammerhead rounds, like, they take up a good amount of the power of the gun, I think? I can't remember, though. Alright, tally. Okay. Yes. Alright, so we don't have any more mods for that one. Okay. Cool. No! I hate when it does that. I can still use my sniper, right? Even though it probably won't do anything. Because I don't have the skills to put into it. Alright, where are they?
Enemy contact.
It's not doing much, but... Oh, see, now I can't see them. That didn't work! Alright, I think I gotta go over here. That guy is not... What is happening? Alright, so let's switch back. Let's try our shotgun. Wait! Wait! Let's hack! Use a hack! Use a hack!
Shields disabled.
No, not good, not good, not good, not good, not good.
Lost shield.
Do I have shield boost? I do. Nice! That was awesome! Alright, he's dead, he's dead. Whew! You just made a small error in judgment. Hey, listen. I don't know if you were here the other day in my stream when I was playing SWTOR. I literally drove straight off of a cliff. I do that a lot in various video games. That's a dumb move. I one time was waiting for an elevator in SWTOR, and I misjudged when the elevator was actually coming up, and I proceeded to keep stepping to the elevator, and it wasn't there, and I fell to my death. So that was another one. Very, very dumb mistakes. But I tell you what, they make for some hilarious moments. For sure. Alright. Alright, we got a sniper, so hold on. And I don't have Garrus with me. So let me see if I can use my sniper. Hold on. That did not... We got him! We got him! Yay! Alright, let's get down. Okay, let's do this. Can we get him? I don't know if we can.
Countermeasure deployed.
Careful. Watch it, guys. Oh my god, he is not dying. He is not going down. Tally, over here. Tally. Tally. Rex. Right there. There you go. There you go. There you go. Alright, can I hide behind this one? Oh, I missed. Because he's moving. No, we gotta run. We gotta run.
Securing point.
Alright, can we? Maybe come down here. Maybe come down here. Okay. Alright, he's down. He's down. Come on, guys. Yes! We got him. So none of us are perfect. Who knew? Yeah. Like I said, I just try to laugh at those moments because they are really funny when you stop to think about it. Alright, let's switch to our shotgun. Where'd he go? So this is going to be a fun experience because next part is pretty tricky because of the ones that jump back and forth. I forget what they're called. Stalkers, I think. They're called stalkers. And they're a problem. Okay, why are we... Hello? And he's down. Alright, right, can we save? Okay, good. We can save. Let's do this one. All right, Hammerhead, weapon force. All right, I guess. A little concerned about it, but all right. Okay, so I'm getting ready to take a screenshot because a cutscene's about to happen. I usually have Garrus with me on this mission. Of course, I usually have Garrus with me all the time. So... But when you're on insanity mode, you gotta be a little bit more strategic. Those guys, they're a problem. I am glad I have Tally with me. Let's see how we can... Okay, so... Tally! What did you... Why? Why? Okay. Whoa. Let's go back. Over here.
Metagel deployed.
Oh my goodness. That was crazy. We almost died right away, guys. We almost died. Oh, shit. I see you over there. Okay, Tally, stay here. Or, Tally, don't die. Wait. Oh, shit. Get out of here. All right, he's dead. Can you not die, Tally, please? I need you. That's better. All right, good. Now we need to get the... Oh, he's not dead. There he is. Now he is. All right, now we need to get this guy. We need to get this one. Yeah, bitch. Try that now. Oh my god, Singularity is awesome. Oh my god. Don't die. Shields are down. What do we do? Okay. All right, Rex, over here, please.
Shields down.
Shield boost, please. No, don't go down. Tally. Yeah. How you like that? Okay. Oh, come on. Tell me. What happened?
Send me back in.
Oh my god! We did it! Well, we still need to get the big guy. But we got the stalkers down. Hey, Bev! Welcome in. How are you today? What are you guys shooting at? We have the big guy still. So, listen. Rex, over there. Tally, I need you right there. Oh, we still have one more stalker. That's not good. Where'd the stalker go? Alright, stalker's down. Stalker is down. I usually cheat and bring the Mako up here. How do you do that? I leave it behind. Where was the... Yeah, I leave it, Oh my god. This is crazy.
All patched up.
Alright, now we should have... Oh my god, he is not down yet. Alright, listen. You need to stop your glitching for one thing. Alright, now you're dead. Alright, Rex. Tally. Alright, now we got this guy. Just do shield boost for right now. Use that cheat. Oh yeah, Steph, for the for the contest, we can't actually use any cheats. Cannot cheat as this is an official contest. Yeah. In that narrow passage, you have to finagle the mega. Yeah, I did it once, and it was a pain in the ass, so I never did it again. But like Steph said, and I'll repeat it, because we're in a contest, we can't cheat. We gotta do this old-fashioned way. I don't know if my singularity will work. I wonder if I should use my shotgun, though. Because I am close enough. I don't know if it'll work. Okay. Try warp. No! Help! We got it, guys! We got it! We still have one more person, though. We also can't accept any help. Must do it on our own. Yeah. Yep. There's one more. He's always hiding over here. Where are you? Got you. Where do you think you're going? We got him.
All targets down.
So that shouldn't count though, right, Steph? Because I didn't do the cheat and I didn't accept help. Like, how does that work? Like, because Bev isn't familiar with the contest, I don't think. Should I have put that in my like stream title, or put up something like on the overlay? If you want, I will send you a thing we all pin to our streams to remind. Oh, okay, yeah, that would be really helpful. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Yes, definitely. I have got to reach out to you later and get all this information. Get all this stuff for the stream specifically. Yeah. I need my death counter to be correct. and that thing would be nice. Interesting. Then should she be able to use weapons Shepard isn't proficient in? Oh, you mean the sniper rifle? Oh, that's a good point, but Shepard's given all the weapons. So, yeah, Steph, that's a good question. You didn't accept help and Bev didn't know it was all. So, oh, okay. That's actually a good question, Steph. So should I not be using the sniper rifle because I'm not proficient in it? At least not yet. Because I don't even have the ability. There's none of these are. It's just pistols and shotguns. It's a vanilla mechanic and okay. So it's because it's in the vanilla game, then it's okay. I gotcha. It's part of the vanilla game. But for 2 and 3, no mods to do that. Right, so like, for example, as my Vanguard character, and like, if I went on my second, with a mod available, I would have access to the sniper rifle, I think, right away. But, and also, on a second playthrough, I would have access to sniper rifle, because I usually pick that when we're on the, what is it called? That one ship. And you get to choose your weapon. But like without the mods and without the second playthrough, as my Vanguard, she doesn't get this access to a sniper rifle until that point in the game. Yeah, on the collector ship, that's what I mean. Yeah, but like before that, she doesn't have access to a sniper rifle or an option to choose it. Before that point. Okay, got it. What am I doing? Oh, I need to level up. Am I gonna I would have lift, but alright, let's do barrier. I need to upgrade my charm, and here's why. I know Vermeer is an issue. I need to make sure my Paragon level is high enough to save Rex. If it's not, I'm going to cry. I'm going to be very upset. So, Bev, one of the other rules is, so I'm going to use Vermeer as an example. If my Paragon isn't high enough, or your Renegade if you want to go Renegade route, isn't high enough by that point, and Rex dies, you cannot redo it. You have to accept it as is. So that's part of the rules in the contest. So... Oh, you're fine, Steph. You're fine. We're getting the gist of what you're saying. And no taking advantage of glitches. Yes, no taking advantage of glitches in the game. Yes, exactly. So yeah, so I am desperately trying to raise my Paragon as high as possible before we get to Vermeer, so I can save Rex. Because if he dies, I will cry. I will cry. I will be so upset. I still have vivid memories of my first playthrough when I had no idea about the Paragon Renegade system. I wasn't like, because you know, my husband at the time, I told him not to tell me anything. I didn't want spoilers. And then I got to that point and I actually did say to him, "Why didn't you tell me?" And he said, "You told me not to." And because I didn't want any help. And Ash, I'm trying to talk him down and Ashley snipes him. And I was so pissed. I was so mad. Oh my god. So it's rather like a permadeath run? I don't know. What yeah, but in a permadeath run, once you die, don't you have to start it all over again? Like the whole game? Isn't that a permadeath run? Those poor insane scientists. Okay. Alright, so we got stasis unlocked for him. We should probably raise his health. We just count our deaths. Yeah, we just count our deaths. Yeah, that's it. Alright, Tally. We need to get you a shotgun, babe. There you go. Now you have access to your shotgun. Okay. Yes. Yes, we'll do that. Okay. Actually, I should turn that into Omnigel. I'm saving this for Liara, but I'm not sure if she's gonna need it. So I don't actually know. But that's okay. So, like, the save, we are basically the death counting, and the one with the least amount of deaths wins the contest. Yeah. Okay, so when I'm doing the saves, it's saving over saves is what I'm doing. That's, like, I'll have a separate save for each planet that I go to, but then I'll just resave over that one. But what save scumming, because I talked with Bev about it, and save scumming meaning, like, I can't have a save that goes before the mission. You know what I mean? Like, I can't go back and try to redo the mission. If I'm making any sense. I don't know if I'm making any sense. Permadeath is more frustrating in this because you have to start over no matter which game you are in. Yeah, I don't do permadeath. I don't do permadeath. Like, basically, I can't go back and try to change something in the game if it doesn't go my way. Like Rex. Which, like I said, I'm trying to raise my Paragon. I'm not entirely sure what level I'm supposed to be with my Paragon. But I know I need to be higher than that. Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, I'm using the wrong gun. I'm using the wrong gun. Hold on, hold on.
Countermeasure deployed.
Did you get him? Did you get him? Oh, no, you didn't get him yet. We'll get him, we'll get him, we'll get him. Stasis. I mean, not stasis. Singularity. There we go. Holy shit. I totally forgot about him. To accept whatever happens. Yeah, we have to accept whatever happens. I actually have the rules listed. Yeah. Whoa! I did not see you. Hey, wait. Tally, you already used all your shit. Okay. Nope, we need to go past the shield. We need to go past... Okay. The shield is in my way.
It looks like this cavern formed around the ruin, after it was built.
Yep. Alright, let's get in the ship. In the ship. Oh, jeez. In the elevator. Alright, no worries, Steph. But Bev, we are allowed to use cosmetic mods, cosmetic only. No gameplay mods, no story changing mods, just purely cosmetic mods. Because we do have people that are playing on console, and so to make it fair... Oh my god, I forgot about these guys. Okay, let's see. No, this one. Okay.
Sterile white. Protheans sure build things homey.
Call them Spider Gaff. Alright, so Liara is in here. So, I was not able to change their starting armors because I forgot. So, everyone, but I'll change her when we get to the ship. We hear you.
Are you okay? What happened to you?
Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, all right?
How did you get trapped?
How did you end up in there?
I was exploring the ruins when the Geth showed up, so I hid in here. Can you believe that? Geth beyond the veil! I activated the tower's defenses. I knew the barrier curtains would keep them out. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please.
Okay, well, we gotta talk about your mom.
Your mother is working with Saren. Whose side are you on?
What? I am not on anybody's side. I may be Benezia's daughter, but I'm nothing like her. I have not spoken to her in years. Please, just get me out of here.
Alright.
We just need to figure some way past this energy field.
It's a Prothean barrier curtain. I knew it would keep me safe from the Geth. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please.
Okay.
We'll find some way to help you.
There is a control in here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to find some way past the barrier curtain. That's the tricky part. The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. I don't know how you'll get in here. Be careful. There is a Krogan with the Geth. They have been trying different ways to get past the barrier.
Okay. Let's see. No! Oh my god, I wasn't paying attention! That was my second death! Oh my god. 2 deaths in one stream, guys. 2 deaths in one stream. Holy crap. I don't know if my death thing will work because it's just not reset. Yeah, it's saying 14 times. It's not supposed to say that. I do, but I haven't reset it because the last time I used it was when I was playing Dragon Age Origins on Nightmare. And I didn't know that I needed to reset it. So... yeah. Yeah, so it says 15, but I only died twice, and it both times was in this stream. Crap. Alright, so, we need a new strategy. I need to hide right here. Alright, so, you guys over here. I didn't mean to do that. Alright, hold on. Are you guys right there? Nope. He's the one with the rocket. Is he getting back up? Death 2, thank you, yeah. Oh, he's the one with the rocket. Can you get to him, Tally? Or no? Okay. So, okay. Who are we shooting at? Who are we shooting at? Shield boost. I missed! How are you not dead yet? There we go. Okay. Being very cautious right now. Oh my god, you are not. Jeez. Now you're dead. Oh my god, he's not dying. Can we get closer? Nope, 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 nope. Now he's dead. All right, we got one more. Wasn't there a Krogan? Oh yeah, he's the boss. All right, we got one more. That's 3. Holy shit, I was doing so good and then I got here. Damn it! Can we, like... No. Alright. Can we get him? Is he finally dead, or is he gonna get back up? I think he's finally dead. Alright, guys. How are you doing? I think... Come over here, Rex. Oh, shit. Is he dead or is he gonna get back up? I knew he was gonna get back up. Are you finally dead? Oh my god! Are you dead yet? Is he dead? I think he's finally dead. Alright, there was another one. Alright, barrier. Wow, it takes like 3 times to kill them. Are you getting back up? Okay, he's not getting back up. Okay, I think it's safe. Alright, let's switch to our shotgun. Okay, what? There we go. You never realize how much it helps to be proficient with a weapon. Oh! In ME1. Yeah. That is true. Alright, so let's do a save. Oh shit, I forgot we had a... No. We did it! Okay. Alright, so this next part, so that part was hard. I died twice there, I can't believe it. But, so, let's just do... Alright, I gotta write down the deaths, because my death counter is just not gonna be correct. So let me, hold on real quick. I just wanna find a book where... I have a lot of notebooks on my desk. I need to find one. Okay. What's today's date? Okay. Because the Krogan boss, you all who have played this game know that the Krogan boss here is tough. Thank you. Okay. Oh, we can't save. It's a good thing I saved then.
Oh, how did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
Not important.
We have to get you out of here before more Geth arrive.
Yes, you're right. I've seen enough of them to last a lifetime. That button should shut down my containment field.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on! I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Saren's looking for the conduit. You're a Prothean expert. He probably wants you to help him find it.
That's a nice picture of them.
But I don't know.
What the hell was that?
Oh, nice.
These ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered
What kind
a
of salad?
seismic event. We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
All right, well, we need an escape plan.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister.
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
He needs to move faster.
If I die in here, I'll kill him.
I love Rex. This ruin's coming down.
In case you didn't notice, this place is falling apart.
Exhilarating, isn't it? Thanks for getting rid of those energy fields for us. Hand the doctor over.
Whatever it is you want, you are not getting it from me.
I am not giving her up.
She'll stay with us, thanks.
Not an option. Saren wants her, and he always gets what he wants. Kill him. Spare the Asari if you can. If not, doesn't matter.
Okay, wait. Stop. First, I need to look at what Steph just said. Lettuce, fresh bacon, cheese, turkey meat, croutons, chef salad. Oh, okay. Nice. Chicken Caesar is my favorite. All right. Okay. All right, guys. Okay. Okay. Wait. Rex isn't down already, is he? Hack. Okay, you guys come this way. Who's over there? Anybody? Oh, okay. This way. I don't know. Where's the Krogan?
Shepard needs help!
No, I don't. Do I? Oh, shit. No, shit. Oh, he's right there. Oh, he's right there. Stasis. Or singularity. No. Stasis. Oh, fuck. That's my 4th death. Man, I love fresh chicken Caesar salad. I don't have everything here. Yeah, me same.
Kill him. Spare the Asari if you
All right,
can.
we gotta run over here. Okay. All right, guys. All right, where's the Krogan? We really should focus on the Krogan. Where is he? There he is, right there. Okay, hold on. He's over there. Let's just focus on the Krogan at the moment. Where did he go? Hack. No. Hack. All right, we got a Geth on our side for the moment. Where did he go? Where the hell did he go? Where did he go? Hold on. Okay. I don't know where he went. Where did he go? He's hiding. I don't see him. I don't see where. I don't okay. Yeah, that didn't work. How do I throw a grenade? That didn't work either. Dude, I do not see the Krogan. I don't know where he went. Rex, what are you doing? Alright, Rex. Stay alive. There he is, there he is. Oh, I'm stuck. What happened? I'm stuck. How am I stuck? Okay, there we go. There we go, there we go. Shoot! Shoot! Yeah, I can't friggin' see him. Oh! Rex! Alright, Rex, Rex. Barrier. I didn't need to do that. Whoops. Shield boost, just in case. Alright, what are you doing? Oh shit. I've noticed how when I tell them to be in a certain spot, they don't actually listen to me. Let me see if I can get over here. No, you don't. Hack this bitch. Go over there. Go over there. All right, singularity. That's not working. All right, I need to switch to my shotgun. Did I get an achievement? We got him! Oh my god, guys! We got him! We got him! Yay!
Too close, Commander.
We did
10
it.
more seconds, we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there, and your pilot is making jokes?
He saved us.
Joker pulled our asses out of there. I think he's earned the right to a few bad jokes.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander. But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
50 years?
Just how old are you exactly?
I hate to admit it, but I am only 106.
Damn! I hope I look that good when I'm your age.
A century may seem like a long time to a short-lived species like yours, but among the Asari, I am barely considered more than a child. That is why my research has not received the attention it deserves. Because of my youth, other Asari scholars tend to dismiss my theories on what happened to the Protheans.
I might know a thing or two. Let's talk.
I've got my own theory on why the Protheans disappeared.
With all due respect, Commander,
Only
I've
one
heard
of
every
six.
theory out there. The problem is finding evidence to support them. The Protheans left remarkably little behind. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
How do you know this?
Where'd you come up with this theory? I thought there wasn't any evidence.
I have been working on this for 50 years. I have tracked down every scrap and shred of evidence. Eventually, subtle patterns start to emerge, patterns that hint at the truth. It is difficult to explain to someone else. I cannot point to one specific thing to prove my case. It is more a feeling derived from a half-century of dedicated research. But I know I'm right, and eventually I will be able to prove it. There were other civilizations before the Protheans. This cycle has repeated itself many times over.
Who came before them?
If the Protheans weren't the first, then who was?
I don't know. There is barely any evidence on the Protheans, even less on those who came before them. I cannot prove my theory, but I know I am right. The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
I can help.
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines, the Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of. How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
There was a beacon.
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
Visions? Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information directly into the mind of the user. Finding one that still works is extremely rare. No wonder the Geth attacked Eden Prime. The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk. But the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology. Whatever information you received would have been confused, unclear. I am amazed you were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been utterly destroyed by the process. You must be remarkably strong-willed, Commander.
This isn't helping us find Saren, or the conduit.
Of course, you're right. I am sorry, my scientific curiosity got the better of me. Unfortunately, I do not have any information that could help you find the conduit, or Saren.
You can still help us.
I don't know why
Commander.
Saren wanted you out of the
Saren
picture,
might come
but
after me again. I cannot think of anywhere safer than here on your ship. And my knowledge of the Protheans might be useful.
And her biotics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
Very true. Welcome aboard, Liara. Welcome to the team.
Good to have you on the team, Liara.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Prothean's true fate. I need some time to process all this. Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
Yeah.
We can talk again after you've seen the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Sure.
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
We've received your report, Commander. I understand Dr. Tassoni is on the Normandy.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
Yes.
Liara's on our side. The Geth were trying to kill her.
Benezia would never allow Saren to kill her daughter.
Maybe she doesn't know.
Or maybe we don't know her. We never expected she could become a traitor.
At least the mission was a success.
Apart from the utter destruction of a major Prothean ruin. Was that really necessary, Shepard?
Yes, it was. It was falling apart. And we were gonna die.
The Geth were crawling all over those ruins. We were lucky to make it out alive.
Of course, Commander. The mission must always take priority.
Good luck, Commander. Remember, we are all counting on you.
Okay. Alright, we got a new codex. Alright, so... I am getting hungry. Let's... Does Presley have anything to say?
Yes, Commander?
No. Okay,
Carry on,
just
Presley.
making sure.
Yes, ma'am.
I want to go talk to everybody first. I don't think Dr. Chakwa says anything about Liara. I don't remember her saying anything.
The Asari are remarkable, aren't they?
Okay.
Can you believe Liara is twice my age?
Yes and no.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Like, yes, because she's an Asari and they have a different lifespan, but also no, because she's younger than you in mentality, maybe? I guess? Alright, Kaden, let's talk.
Commander, do you have a minute?
Sure.
I always make time for my officers.
Off the record, I think there's something wrong here. This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic extinction, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
I hear you.
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong. I'd call it human nature, but...
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. I mean, it's funny, we finally get out here, and the final frontier was already settled. And the residents don't even seem impressed by the view. Or the dangers.
That's a cute way to look at it.
Well, well. You're a romantic. Did you sign on for the dream, Malenko? Secure a man's future in space?
Yeah, I read a lot of those books when I was a kid, where the hero goes to space to prove himself worthy of a woman he loves, or, you know, for justice. Maybe I was a romantic in the beginning, but I thought about it after brain camp. Biotic acclimation and temperance training. I'm not looking for the dream. I just want to do some good. See what's out here. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
That's alright.
I didn't go through bot training for my biotics. Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled. There are worse results of accidental exposure to element 0 in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
You doubt it was accidental?
Is there some question about how you were exposed?
My mother was downwind of a transport crash. It was before there were human biotics, a little after the discovery of the Martian ruins. It only gets iffy around 63 when Kinetics was running out of first-gen subjects. Until then, they'd relied on accidentals. A bunch of guys in suits show up at your door after school, and next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero.
Let's talk about the intentional exposures.
You know of any intentional exposures for certain?
No one knows. Doesn't mean they didn't happen. As big as the exposures were, it was hard to track down accidentals. It was different then. No one knew the potential, so there wasn't a lot of regulation. Anything Kinetics did was gold. I'm not saying they intentionally detonated drives over our outposts, but in retrospect, they were damn quick on the scene.
Alright, well, let's talk about Jump Zero.
Jump Zero is Gagarin Station, right? What's it like?
Yeah, that's the official name. Biggest and farthest facility we had for decades. Right on the termination shock, the outer edge of the solar system. It's where they did all the Goose Chase FTL research before we caught on to using mass effect fields. It was a sterile research platform when I was there.
Sterile? Research platform. Alright, what about your friends?
There were other kids in the same boat, right? At least you weren't alone out there.
That's true. We did have a little circle that'd get together every night before lights out. We didn't have much to do, though. It was a research platform then, and Kinetics kept Jump Zero off the extranet to prevent leaks.
So time to talk, then.
Then you must have had plenty of time to get to know each other.
Yeah, we'd sit around and bull every night after dinner, play cards or network games. There was this girl named Rana, who had a little circle grow up around her. She was from Turkey. Her family was very rich. But she was smart and charming as hell. Beautiful, but not stuck up about it. Like you, I guess. Ma'am.
Did you love her?
Sounds like she was special to you.
She was. Maybe she felt the same. But things never felt together. Training, you know.
Go on.
Jump Zero's a long way from home. What was it like?
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better in the vids. Anyway, this was supposed to be a casual debrief, not a bull session about stuff that happened years ago.
I'm interested.
I wanted to get to know you a little better, that's all. Thanks for the talk, Caden.
You, make a habit of getting this personal with everyone?
What do you think?
No, I don't. We'll talk again later.
I'll need some time to process that, Commander. But, yeah, I'd like that.
Alright, we talked to Caden. Now we gotta go talk to, we also have to fix Liara's outfit. We gotta do that. Where is Liara? Oh, she's up here, isn't she? Alright, well, let's go fix her outfit first. Isn't she by the doctor? Yeah. Alright, let's fix her shit. Alright, Liara. We need to fix you. Alright, so what is this one? Oh. Okay. No, we want a very specific... This one. For her casual. And then put her in the Colossus, I think. What is her other armor, actually? Does she have any? Like, specific to her? Oh, she does. Modified lab coat. Ooh. Well, that's nice. somebody asked me that on YouTube, and I am conflicted. I don't know. I don't know if I'm even gonna romance Garrus. But if I don't, it's gonna be really hard. However, like, if I romance Garrus, here's the problem. I have never chosen Kaidan over Garrus. Ever. It would be an interesting playthrough to do that in Mass Effect 3. But I don't know if I might cry. Like, I love Garrus so much. I've never rejected him. So I don't know. I'm very conflicted right now, Steph. I really don't know. I could do something completely different and romance Jacob in Mass Effect 2. And then completely bypass Garrus and then go back to Kaidan in 3. Because we all know what happens with Jacob and we don't have that mod. We can't use the mod that's specific for him. Do you know what I mean? I could do that. That is an option. But the problem with it is because I can't use the no one cheated mod for Mass Effect 3. I don't know if I want to romance anyone in Mass Effect 2 if I stay with Kaidan. Because I can't romance him without being able to confront him in Mass Effect 3 about the whole cheating thing. So there are some things for me to think about in how it plays out. So yeah. Oh, I always choose Garrus, which is why Kaidan doesn't make it out of ME1. Yeah, I've only killed Kaidan maybe once or twice. Because 90% of the time he's my chosen romance in the first game. And I mean I have romanced Liara in Mass Effect 1. But the problem with Liara is if I romance Liara, I will romance her through all 3 games. Because I cannot, especially with how everything plays out in Mass Effect 2. Yeah, I just can't. It's got to be Liara all the way. So glad I like women. Don't have to make these kinds of choices. Yeah, I guess. Alright, so, I don't know. I like this one. This one's really nice, but I also kind of like this one. And this one. I think for right now, in the beginning, we're gonna have her in this, and then we're gonna slowly, change over the course of the game. So yeah, I think that's what we'll do. By the end of the game, I think she might wear this one. I'm not sure yet. So yeah, we'll have her in this one. Alright, let's see. She doesn't use assault rifles, does she? I don't think she does. She doesn't use shotguns. Alright, let's do this one. Armor, and then... Okay. Okay, so hers is better. So I can turn that into Omni Gel. We could do armor plating. I don't know. Hardened weave. There's a lot of shield generators here, so we'll just give her a shield generator. Alright, we'll turn that into Omni Gel. Okay. Alright. Great. Wonderful. Oh, we gotta talk to everybody.
Commander?
Can we talk?
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
When I play FemShep, I romance Liara.
Off the record.
Sure. I have romanced Liara as both FemShep and MALE Shep.
Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens, Vicarian and Rex. With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
Because they're not Alliance?
They may not serve the Alliance, Chief, but they're allies. At least as far as Saren goes.
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke
And
around
hey,
the
Canadian,
systems,
welcome in, welcome in.
engines, sensors, weapons.
You're out of line.
That's enough, Chief. You always second-guess your superiors?
Ma'am, no ma'am. I'm sorry, I was out of line. I'll get back to my duties, Commander.
Rex!
So, we've got Saren on the run.
Yes, we do.
It won't be long now. Saren's good, but I'm better.
Good? He's rotten. To the core. I could tell as soon as I met him.
Wait, you knew Saren?
Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
I would've if I thought it was important.
Alright, fair enough.
I think I'd like to hear about it just the same.
This was a while ago. A bunch of mercs were bragging about a job out near the edges of the Terminus systems. They said it paid well and the boss was never around to ride them. They said he was looking for more men, too. So I checked it out.
You're doing a full cannon run, so you're romancing Liara, and Caden will be left on Vermeer. He recruited you?
I didn't know Saren was openly recruiting mercs.
It wasn't that open, and he only showed his face once. We'd been raiding ships in the area for months when we took out this massive cargo freighter. Our biggest haul yet. I was on board checking bodies for valuables, looking for some extra credits. That's when I saw him.
What was he doing?
What did Saren want with the ship?
I don't know what he wanted. He was just moving through the ship, watching. A couple of the mercs called him by name, but he never spoke to them. Never spoke to anyone. I had a really bad feeling about him, so I got the hell out. Didn't even wait to get paid.
Alright, what was on the ship?
Whose ship was it?
There was a Volus trading vessel. Big one. Lots of guards. But they were no match for us.
Well, no, not if they're Volus. They're more traders than fighters.
What kind of cargo was the freighter carrying? What was Saren after?
I don't know. All I saw on that ship was food and medical supplies. There were some basic weapons, but nothing big. If there was anything of value on that ship, I didn't see it. That's why I didn't mention it sooner.
That's the only time you saw him?
Yeah. Didn't even know who he was. Still wouldn't if I hadn't joined up with you. But my instincts were right. Every other merc on that mission turned up dead within a week.
Wow.
Every damn one.
Okay.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Alright, let's go talk to my Gare Bear, as Blue likes to say.
Commander, how are you?
Let's talk about you and CSEC.
Why did you want to be a CSEC officer in the first place?
That's a good question. There were several reasons, I guess.
Such as?
Like what?
Probably the same as most officers. I wanted to fight injustice, wanted to help people. I guess my father had something to do with it, too. He was CSEC, one of the best. I grew up hearing about his accomplishments or seeing his picture on the vids after a big arrest. He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
I can understand, I guess.
That's tough. But you'd think he'd be impressed you're going after Saren.
My father's a CSEC man to the bone. Do things right or don't do them at all, he says. He thinks I'm being too rash, too impatient. He's worried I'll become just like Saren. He actually talked me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger, for the same reasons.
Really?
You were asked to be a Spectre?
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate. Me and about 1,000 other Turian military recruits. I could have received special training, but my father didn't like it.
He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability. He wouldn't like you, Commander. No offense.
I guess.
I suppose I can understand his concern.
You can. But Saren's not going to play by our rules, C-Sec's rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
Not true.
Just because you can break the rules doesn't mean you should. I don't need to stoop to Saren's level to stop him. And neither do you, Garrus.
I see what you mean, but I'll think about it. Thanks, Commander.
It's gonna be so hard if I choose not to romance Garrus. It is gonna be so fucking hard. Alright, let's go check in with Tally, and then we'll go back up and talk to Liara.
Oh, hello, Shepard.
What's the matter?
Are you okay?
I don't know. Your ship is amazing, and your crew's been really great to me. Especially your chief engineer. But I just sort of feel out of place. The Normandy runs so smooth it feels like we're not even moving. And the engines are so quiet. How do you sleep at night?
It's too quiet to sleep?
The silence wakes you up?
Back on the flotilla, the last thing you want to hear is silence. It means an engine's died or an air filter shut down. I guess you don't have to worry about that here. But old habits die hard. But it's more than just the silence. This ship feels so empty. It's like half the crew is missing. Back home, I couldn't wait to go on my pilgrimage. I couldn't wait to get away from the crowds. Now that I'm out here, I kind of miss them.
Ah, so you're homesick.
Sometimes we don't appreciate what we have till it's gone.
That's true. I'm starting to wonder if that's what the pilgrimage is really about. It's given me a whole new perspective on my people and our culture. You know, there's always a few who go on their pilgrimages and never return. I always assumed something bad happened to them, but maybe they just wanted a different life.
So you're going back, right?
You do plan to return to the migrant fleet, right?
I could never abandon my people, Shepard. I will go back eventually, but we have to stop Saren first. Otherwise, I might not have a home to go back to.
That's true.
I should go.
See you later.
Alright, let's go talk to Liara now. Yeah, I actually forgot where Liara was. She's over here past Dr. Chakwa's. I completely forgot about it. There you are.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
I was worried about you.
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
Oh, she's the best.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up,
Don't mention it.
I'm just glad we got there in time.
So am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
I know.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander. Thank you.
Let's talk about Asari culture.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council, and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes. My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
What kind?
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered, male and female, have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
And how's that possible?
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits on to our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
Okay, but what about the other parent?
What happens to your partner after the union?
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
Okay, what about the age difference?
You Asari live for 1,000 years. What happens when your partner dies?
Few sapient species live as long as my kind. We have learned to take a philosophical approach to our unions. We do not focus on the inevitable loss of our partners. Instead, we enjoy the time we spend with them. And even after they're gone, a part of them lives on in us. The union is a connection that transcends both time and space.
You know, I just thought of this. That could be a possible foreshadowing for Liara in the next game. I wonder if they're going to play around with that. I don't know.
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
You don't know who?
Benezia never told you her partner's name?
Union with our own kind is no longer common, not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species. Asari daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained, or so conventional wisdom would hold. I am what is sometimes called a pureblood, though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my face. It is a great insult among my people. It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
You don't know that, though.
Maybe she wanted to meet you but couldn't. Maybe something could have happened to her. Maybe she passed away.
You might be right. I hope you are. But I have no way to know for sure. Benezia never spoke of her partner. Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to dwell on it. She raised me by herself, though that is not uncommon. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
I do love how by the time we get, I think, is it Mass Effect 3? Liara does know who her father is, or her father parent. And when we go to tell her, she's like, yeah, I already know. And it's all due to her being a shadow broker and how she's able to access that information. I like it. All right, let's talk about Benezia.
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
Maybe she thought allying herself with Saren would somehow be for the greater good in the long run. At least I hope so.
You sound troubled.
This hurts you, doesn't it?
None of this makes any sense to me. I have not spoken to Benezia in many years, but I know her, and this was not like her. Something changed.
All right, let's talk about you.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
Do you like it?
You must enjoy something about it.
I love my work. Seeking out history's lost secrets has a special appeal for me. You were actually touched by working Prothean technology. That is why I find you so fascinating, Commander.
Fascinating?
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No, I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool. Now you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people. Please.
I just love
pretend
this part of the
conversation never happened.
conversation. It's awesome. Nope, I will not forget this conversation.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
All right, let's check in with Joker, although I'm not sure he'll have anything to say. You have anything to say, Joker?
I prefer gold to silver, you know, for my medal. I figured you'd recommend me for one since I pulled your boots out of the fire.
You sure you want that?
If we present you with a medal, you'll end up sitting on stage listening to politicians make speeches for a couple of hours.
That's a good point. They'd probably make me shave, too. I spent the last 7 weeks working on this baby. No medal's worth that. So, Commander, why don't you tell me why you're really here?
Personal history?
How'd you end up joining the Alliance?
Look, if you're looking for an inspirational tale of the crippled kid overcoming impossible odds, you're gonna be disappointed. My mother was a civilian contractor working for the Alliance. I basically grew up on the Arcturus station back when they were building up the fleets. Spend all that time around Alliance ships, there's a good chance you'll end up going to the Academy.
Oh, is that it? Okay.
I have to go.
Alright, see you.
Oh, we got a lot of codexes. All right, it is almost 4:30 in the afternoon. I have to get ready to get dinner started soon. So this is where we're going to stop. And I don't know what we're going to do next. Hold on, let's check first. We have Pharos, Novaria, Asteroid 57. We got a lot here. We might spend time exploring these other planets before we go to the next main story mission. So we're either going to go to Novaria or Pharos. I usually like to do Pharos before Novaria. That's how I usually play. But we'll see. We'll see. But anyway. Let me quit out. Let me save. Oh, we got points to spend. Hold on. Vanguard. All right, now we have access to medium armor, which is good. Okay. That's it for me, guys. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. I will hopefully be back tomorrow with some more Mass Effect Legendary Edition and whatnot. So, y'all have a great rest of your day, and I will see you guys next time. Bye now.